Now more than ever, we are watching some of the most powerful people in our entire planet battle it out for a chance to be the first in terms of science or business or uncover something remarkable that might change our world. It has become somewhat of a normality for us to watch some of the biggest people in our world accomplish incredibly amazing things. As of right now, there are two main people that come to mind when we think of big accomplishments and, furthermore, big rivalries. These two people are none other than billionaires Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Both men have created some of the most influential companies and initiatives in the world, with Musk's Tesla and SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' Amazon and Blue Origin. And now, both of them have found themselves facing each other head-to-head to determine who will be the best. Like a modern-day, much less violent gladiator-style battle, Musk and Bezos are competing in quite a high-stakes rivalry. Who will come out victorious? Welcome to Planet X, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the history and details of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos' growing rivalry, and who is most likely to come out of this rivalry the winner. Before we jump in and get started on the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on awesome content just like this video. So now, on with the video. In order to properly understand the rivalry between Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, we have to understand where they came from, their humble beginnings, to ultimately their incredible success. This not only will give us insight into where they came from, but also will help us compare the two overall. So, let's first take a look at how Elon Musk came to be the man he is today. Elon Musk, raised in South Africa and later moved to Canada, had an early aptitude for technology and business as he received dual bachelor's degrees in economics and physics from the University of Pennsylvania. He later started a collection of successful businesses that certainly shaped who he is today as a businessman and entrepreneur. These include Zip2, a web software company that was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. X.com, an online bank, which merged alongside Confinity and later was sold to eBay for around $1.5 billion in 2002. Earlier that year, Elon Musk also founded his soon-to-be mega-successful space exploration venture, SpaceX. The aerospace manufacturer and space transport services company was a unique combination of the two major interests in Elon Musk's life and was the beginning of his career in vehicle manufacturing and design. This practice and interest sparked by SpaceX brought on an even more soon-to-be famous company venture as Elon Musk joined the then-named Tesla Motors Inc. a year after its founding. Working as an electric vehicle manufacturer, then a product architect, and later the CEO, Elon developed a precedent in the technology world that would lead him to soon be not only a respected entrepreneur and innovator, but also a billionaire. After his start with Tesla, Musk began other ventures in the span of nearly 10 years, such as OpenAI, which is a non-profit research company that aims to promote friendly artificial intelligence, SolarCity, a solar energy services company, now a subsidiary of Tesla, Neuralink, which is a neurotechnology company focused on developing brain-computer interfaces, and The Boring Company, which is an infrastructure and tunnel construction company focused on tunnels optimized for electric vehicles. This speedy growth of companies and business ventures created a brand for Musk, alongside his original and many times unorthodox scientific viewpoints and beliefs, but also created a unique place for him in the world of high-profile technology giants and entrepreneurs. He is quoted in 2014 stating, "It's not as if there's a pile of cash somewhere," he said. "It's really just that I have a certain number of votes in Tesla and SpaceX and SolarCity, and the marketplace has value on those votes." There has not been a mind quite like Elon Musk, and his advances in electric vehicles and space exploration and space travel has certainly made his mark. Today, Elon Musk is taking every bit of his success and fame and putting it toward growing his companies and impacting the world he can. With his company Tesla reaching nearly $700 billion and profits surging daily, as well as partnerships with NASA and SpaceX reaching new heights, both figuratively and literally, Elon Musk has an incredibly impressive resume, and it just keeps on growing as we watch him make even more moves to further his work with SpaceX. Now, let's take a look at his competitor, Jeff Bezos. Born in New Mexico and raised in Houston, Texas and Miami, Florida, respectively, Bezos also had a young aptitude for technology and science. He attended the Student Science Training Program at the University of Florida, was high school valedictorian, a National Merit Scholar, and a Silver Knight Award winner in 1982. In his graduation speech, Bezos stated that he dreamed of the day when mankind would colonize space. All of his childhood accomplishments would lead to him graduating summa cum laude from Princeton University with a 4.2 GPA and a Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree in Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Out of college, he first worked with the startup company Phytel, where he worked with international trade. He later worked with the banking industry when he became a product manager at Bankers Trust, where he worked from 1988 to 1990. After his work there, he joined D.E. Shaw & Co., a newly founded hedge fund at the time. He worked here until he began his own work to begin Amazon. Bezos started with an online bookstore, where he worked out of his garage. He formed a business plan, received investments, and eventually settled on the name Amazon after the river in South America. After listing the company as public and growing it to become a competitor to Barnes & Noble, Bezos expanded the company to offer consumer goods, forming a more recognizable Amazon to what we have today. In 2002, Bezos led Amazon to launch Amazon Web Services, which compiled data from weather channels and website traffic. After a brief stint with financial hardship, the company moved to create the popular Kindle device, which would lead to a long list of devices and additions to the Amazon brand. This prompted a growth to a profit of around $400 million. And Amazon only went up from there, as only 10 years later and many business deals and partnerships later, including with the CIA, Amazon became the largest shopping retailer in the entire world. Jeff Bezos has his hands in many other operations besides just Amazon, as he has also acquired the Washington Post and Whole Foods, just to name a few. However, one of his more impressive business ventures comes from his 2000s venture of Blue Origin. Blue Origin is Bezos' space exploration human spaceflight company. Built from his childhood interest in space and furthering the ability to actually live in space, Blue Origin has kept a generally low profile in the early 2000s and 2010s, especially after one of its test prototypes failed. However, it wasn't until recently when the company started up new projects and new missions to fulfill Bezos' dreams of space living. His space vehicle, New Shepard, has been one of the pinnacles of the company and has taken many on flights in space, including Bezos himself. So, now that we have a good idea of both the billionaires, we can recognize many similarities. Both were talented in their youth and had a passion for space exploration and travel. Both had very successful startup companies and grew their companies to incredible amounts of success. You could say that these two are very alike. Where does their competition lie? Well, it's in their similarities, especially when it comes to space travel. SpaceX and Blue Origin are on their way to leading the world in a sort of new age space race, with this time the competition being who will colonize space sooner and make it possible for humans to live in the solar systems. Right now, both of the companies are making great headway and are set to complete their goals, both who will be first. More than the fact that Bezos and Musk could fight over the title of world's richest human, the ability to live in the solar system is the heart of their rivalry. As we watch the new age space race continue, only time will tell which tech mogul and entrepreneur will come out victorious. Thank you so much for watching this video. Who do you think is the better tech mogul? Sound off in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as well. That way, you never miss out on the next time that we post a new video. As always, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.